In just a few days, we're going to have a Valentine's Day update released in SpongeBob Tower Defense. Alongside that, there's going to be another race to top 100 that I'm going to be competing in. So I'm going to show you guys how to get ready and how to get into the race just like I am days ahead, as I wasn't even ready for this shiny superstar SpongeBob race. Like, I pulled number 20 and I lost hours of progress just from having to grind XP and make those items and stuff. So the devs have showed off what's going to be in the Valentine's Day shop. I'm guessing the chocolate plaque values are just placeholders right now, but it's going to cost 250 chocolate for a parade present. You can see the shiny Wumbo Cupid SpongeBob is 0.1% to pull, but at the top right there, if you didn't notice, there's a new heart unit. Not only is it shiny Wumbo, but it is superstar, and seeing as you can only obtain one from receiving 10,000, there's not going to be many of them. The only people who are going to be able to get them early before level 25,000 are the people who have alt accounts and spend about 30 star potions to level it up to 30 stars. Unless the devs make it like SpongeBob and make it so that you can't put potions onto it. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But that means we're going to be grinding maps. They announced there's no new map, so we don't have to worry about any new type of challenge. All we have to do is figure out which maps we want to macro. So far, one of the best maps to macro is Rock Bottom 1. Rock Bottom 1 is a little bit faster than Rock Bottom 6. You can see at Davy Jones, it takes me 38 seconds, but right here for the sixth one, it takes me over a minute and 10 seconds. So this one is much faster at Davy Jones for XP gains. The best way to earn coins and gems right now is still boss battles by far. For reference, I'll show you guys what it's like on Sticky Fins right now with my team. Just with SpongeBob, he makes it like a 2-second clear time. I think it would actually be longer with a team because they just have to load up, and then yeah, once it gets to SpongeBob, he attacks. 3-second clear time for 260 coins and 260 gems. So it really depends. If they add a way to earn the currency into boss battles, which they only said it's for story challenges and raids, as they kind of want us to play on the maps. We'll have to see once the currency is attached. You know, say if challenges gives you, let's say, 1,000, but then story mode gives you, say, 500, then you just have to do the math on which one is faster to clear. How much chocolate are you earning per second or per clear, you know? I usually round that up to like per minute because that gives you a good reference, and just use AI to do the math. But maybe I'll go over that in another video. Today though, what I want to show you guys is the crafting. You see, I have lots of materials. I have enough to make probably 2 or 3 days worth of 2 times boosts for gems. I have quite a bit for coins as well here. The thing is though, I'm trying to get a bunch more. I do want to grind some more rock bottom, and I do want to grind some more XP, of course, and some more Acorn Alley, because as you can see, I have 32,000 echo shards from those few days that I spent on the rock bottom map. So I've already got plenty of echo shards. I have enough for probably the rest of my playtime right now. What I need to do is I need to clear enough maps to get more acorn alloys, more greasy napkins, more corroded circuits, jellyfish tendrils, and then lastly moldy sponges. That's 5 different types of story maps that you need to clear, and I'll show you for reference. I did it on Conch Street, and I did do an endless run. 1106 is my best wave with my team now at 55 minutes on 10 times speed. So I'm gonna go into normal mode, because the extra modes, they don't give you more materials. The only thing you're going to guarantee want to have is these 2 material drops. You're going to want to have these on your account. Try to trade for them. They're really not worth buying. You know, if you can get the units yourself and trade for them, that's what the game's about. So go into Conch Street, go into the first map, go into normal mode, and you can do this with just the Spoo. If you have T1 and Snail Fail, even better, but just grab some pets that attack. Go to where the start of the cave is here, put on your speed buff, and boom. What we're basically going to do here is just wait until the map's like done clearing through. It really doesn't take too long, but every time we clear it, we're going to get 6 materials for each item. 6 materials is about enough to craft 1, and on top of that, you have 1 left over. So, you know, if you do a few hundred clears, you can craft a few hundred. As you see there, Conch Street 1 took me 33 seconds, and I got 407 moldy sponges right now. I'm going to pull up a standard calculator here for us so we can do some math quick. So if I have 407 moldy sponges and I need to use 5, I can craft 81 hours worth. So for reference, that's a little over 3 days of times 2 boost. Now, if I wanted to do it by week, I would need 168 of items. So that means I need to farm a total of 840 materials, and then I can craft 168 of them, giving me 2 times XP boost whenever I claim it for an entire week. That's an insane amount of time. But the Valentine's Day event is only going to be out for like the weekend up to a week at tops. So you're not going to want to waste your time having to go grind for materials or do the unoptimal grind, especially if you want to be in that race for that low cereal count. I'm not quite sure how they're going to balance it though. You know, raids could be the most effective. It could also be challenge shop. I wouldn't be surprised if raids is the most effective because they're saying in one of the live streams to grind for spatulas before the raid shop here refreshes later in the month. So if you don't have a shiny Wumbo rodent or the king crabs or barnacle man, you know, you might as well get those done with. Oh, there's also a mount there, which I don't think I have yet. I bet it's... See, a good thing to check. I'm gonna claim my war seahorse, and now if I go to my mounts, there we go. I got one. It's actually a nice mount. Never seen this one. Okay, well, cool. Now, once I'm done this grind, I'm going to try to save up a majority of what I have for boosts, as if I'm going to grind rock bottom, which I plan to get even more levels. I'm only at 25k right now. Only at 25k. But I'd love to get like 30,000, and so if you're wondering how to get some value, how to get some good stuff in game right now, a lot of people don't want to grind. Like, they just want to get free stuff, or they want to trade their units for stuff. So if you can grind up the either 1500 levels for a shiny Wumbo snail fail, or the 2500 to 5000 for Sponge Boy, then that's huge. If you can clock in and get to 50k and get your next Sponge Boy superstar, you're looking at a gold cereal for sure as well. And that's just going to be like some ridiculous value, you know? You might have to grind for a few days to get it, but in the end, I mean, you can trade that for some insane value. You just have to really know what you're looking for and what they're offering. I know most players won't necessarily be able to do that, but try to work yourself up to it, you know? Get that Sponge Boy at like 2500 or so, and then try to trade that for some prismatics you don't have. But overall, the Sponge Boy is the best unit right now. Like, I'm glad I got him done, because for reference, right now my team does 1.8 billion damage per second, which is a lot, it is. But if I just do a team with my Sponge Boy, he does 1.6 billion damage. Like, he accounts for so much of my damage per second, it is insane. So I gotta try to level him up some more, but either way, I feel like I'm set. I've also got my 3 alt accounts that are level 10k plus on Ultima. I will be setting those up for the macro as well. They don't have material passes, so if anything, I might go and try to trade some stuff for some extra material passes. Like, looking at my inventory, what could I trade right now? I know Snow Sponge has a bit of value. Honestly, I have a lot of square pantses, and I don't think I'm going to superstar it. Like, I'm not really chasing that right now. Spongos and stuff, I have some random things in my account I can trade. So I'm gonna pop in a trade chat, start saying looking for material passes. What could I trade that's like good value? Probably maybe a chum, Jellian, and a 5-star Spoo. Is this cool with them? Or yeah, they're cool with this. Okay, this is a little bit of an overpay, but I got 4 chum brutes. I don't really want a shiny Wumbo potion them. I have more than enough Spoos, and this sets up at least one of my accounts. It's a food drop and a crafting drop, which I also need for one of my other accounts. You see somebody's trading square pants for 4 times material drop. And let's see, this guy is giving some random stuff for 10 times game speed. A Sponjo, a Bunker Boy, a Blackjack. Honestly, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for... Oh, 329 shiny exotic. Okay. Oh, Superstar Spongehenge. Run it up, run it up. Right now, the 10 times game speeds are worth like nothing. So whatever this guy wants to give me on top of that, I mean, I'm going to take this. An extra 2 times food drop for my one account that needs it. Extra pet equip's got good value. The crew as well. And that low cereal count planting tank robot. I mean, it might not have a ton of value, but cool. I'll add it to my account, you know? Thank you. And now that guy's trading 10x. That's so funny. Well, good luck, man, because I know not a lot of offers were nice. Okay, so he wants to trade those. Let me look for some good value stuff. I do have an extra chum brute I could slide. I definitely could slide something like a Sponjo. I could also slide a 5-star Spoo and a shiny one, shiny T1. I'll see if this is good for them. They like that offer? Cool. I'll take that offer. You see what I mean? I combined all my spoos into 5 stars. I got some extra units that I really don't need to hold on to right now. Spider-Man is here. Tell me you got material passes. He says, hi, mate. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's gonna ask for a unit. Oh, okay. Thank God he's actually got them. Okay. So I'm gonna throw up 5-star spoo. I'm gonna throw in a Cannonball Jenkin, and I'm also gonna throw in a Sponjo level 50. What about Shiny Wumbo Doug? I'll throw that in as well. I'll see if they like that. If they do, yeah, he'll take that. He likes that. I like this offer too. All right, there we go. That's all I need. I traded off 3 5-star spoos. That's how you get passes, boys. That's how it's done. 3 material passes right there. 2 of a 2 times crafting. And I know one of my accounts have 1 of each. So that's going to be nice. Another 12 months of crew plus as well. Honestly, there's some fair pass trades there. I know a lot of people have passes just in bulk they want to get rid of. So it's very nice to get some good value out of them without having to trade off things that I want to hold. And speaking of which, to end off this video, let's open up 3 of these lucky packs. See if we get a hash. I do have every single card pack bonus. Ooh, Holo S10. Okay, a Mermaid Man. I'll take that. That's all right. We're looking for a hash or the SpongeBob though. That's the best kind of pull. Oh, S10 Mermaid Man, S10 Kevin, and then let's do one more. See what we have. Kevin, Mermaid Man, Karen, Man Ray, and a Karen. Okay, so some lower end premium card pulls from the boosted packs, but I will take it. If you guys liked this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.